here with a crafty home, and today I'm just doing like a discussion. I don't know that I've really done many discussion videos other than like the Tuesday talks, but yeah, this is one. It's kind of like a challenge actually. If you want to join me, that would be awesome. We could make a hashtag. Is that how you do that? I feel like a dork doing that because I'm not like hip. But anyway, I think that's what the youth group kids showed me. So yeah. But I have found lately that I am doing like a TBR for the month, and I'm just like feeling overwhelmed. Like I'm not reading what I want to read. I'm just reading like what I want to read in the moment, that I'm just reading to finish, you know, the books I said I'd read that month. And of course this whole decision is like coming off of a horrible reading month. February was not a good month for me for reading. But I just feel like I'm making reading work. Not that I'm not still enjoying it, but yeah, I just have too many commitments. Like so first, sorry, this is like really random thoughts here, but it's kind of making reading guilt-inducing. Like I don't feel like I'm getting done what I said I would do, and so therefore I feel guilty about it. And not that anybody out there, none of you, are putting that guilt on me. It's totally me. I don't have like horrible guilt, like I'm, you know, heartburn over it or anything, but it's just not how I want my reading life to be. And so these are kind of a few of the things that I've decided that I am going to do to kind of change my reading habits and read what I want. So that's kind of like, yeah, read what I want. That could be the hashtag, read what you want, if you want to join me on this journey. So here are some of the things I've decided I'm going to do to make my reading life a little less stressful. First of all, I am going to shelf my jars. So I had my TBR jar and then the TBR challenge jar. I'm putting those aside for right now because I find that even when I have a good reading month, those are kind of the books that get not read. I think it's a fun idea, but it's just not working for me right now. I think in the future it may work, or I think like if in the moment, let's say I've kind of read the books that I was planning on reading that month or whatever, and I'm like, I can't think of one specifically, then maybe I'll go to the jars and just film a quick like, oh look what I got, you know, kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know. But they're not going to be a monthly thing. I'm just going to actually put them up on a bookshelf away from, you know, where I had them. So the other thing is that I'm not going to do official TBR videos. They'll still be TBR videos. So I don't know how quite that works, but my TBR video for the month is going to be more of the books that I have to read for reviews for that month, which I will get to something I have to say about that in a minute, but or books that are like for a read-along that I'm really excited for doing. So not just for a read-along that I signed up for and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to read that or not. Like the Once Upon a Read-a-thon or read-along, Once Upon a Read-along. I always get the name of that wrong. But that one, like the first two books they picked, I really liked and I did them. Well, that's not true. I haven't read Fairest yet, but the live show is Saturday and I still have time. It's short. But like the next one, I'm like, I don't know. And I don't own it. The library doesn't have it. I requested it for interlibrary loan. If I read it, if it gets here and I read it. But that's like not one I would put in my TBR because I'm not really excited about it. But like the Year of Cosmere book, oh yeah, I'll be reading that and that will go in my TBR. So my TBRs will be a lot shorter, my TBR videos, because they're just going to be the books that I either have to read or that I'm really, really excited to read that month, and they like have a date on them, like for a read along or whatever. So other than that, I'm not going to put expectations on myself. I'm not going to sit there and think, okay, to meet my reading goals, which I'm going to try not to obsess too much about my Goodreads goal, but to meet my reading goals, you know, I wanted to read this many books a month, so I have to pick out that many books for this month. That's kind of what I've been doing, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I will put aside the books that have to be read that month, and other than that, I'm just going to pick whatever I feel like reading at the time to make my reading more enjoyable for me. So yeah. On review books, I have already cut way back. I belong to like three or four different Christian book company reviews, or I get books for them for review, and I have definitely come back on the number that I request, and I'm going to be doing that even more, being even more picky once again, and not choosing a book unless it genuinely excites me. Because I have a whole stack of them that I need to read. I just need to be a little more choosy on that. There's one company in particular that has specific tour dates, and for that one I really need to make sure it's a book that I'm really looking forward to, because when there's a definite date I have to publish my review on, I need to be super excited about that book to read it right away, if that makes sense. Also, another thing I'm going to kind of do, since I won't be doing a super long TBR, just a shortened, abbreviated, what I have to read that month type of thing, then I'm going to do more Friday Reads videos. I've seen these up, and I've always wondered, like, what is Friday Reads about? And so I looked it up, and apparently it like started as a blog, as a Twitter thing. Somebody asked, like, what are you reading? And called it Friday Reads or something like that. And it's gained a ton of momentum. And basically it's just like a little video where you talk about what you read that last week and what you plan on reading. And I think that that will work really well for me, because I should know, and they'll be short and sweet, but I should know on a Friday, like, kind of either what I'm reading or what the next week in reading is going to look like. So that's kind of how I'm going to do that. So yeah, that's just kind of like an update on me and taking off. I mean, I had so many goals at the beginning of the year, and I'm just finding that it's too restrictive for me. So I am making the goal to enjoy my reading more, and to not put as many little rules and goals on myself, but just to enjoy the art of reading. So yeah, if this resonates with you, or you have like a topic, do you do better with goals and like having outlined what you want to read that month, or are you like me and you feel guilty if you don't do it, or you know, how are you? What's your personality? I'm interested to know. So yeah, let's discuss it down in the comments, and until next time, I'll chat with y'all later. Bye.